Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Looney back with another market breakdown. And today, everything is green. My account is at 36,000. I'm up 1,700, 5%. Crypto's running, stocks are up, and even some of the big names that were bleeding last week have bounced back hard. But I'm going to go over how I'm handling the situation and how I'm not buying the hype. I'm not buying this pump, or at least not yet. We've seen this kind of movement before. The market rallies off one piece of news, a soft inflation read, or literally some tweet from Powell or Trump. And 2 days later, it's the opposite. We're back to red, volatility sky high, and the VIX is elevated. And I don't think we found a true bottom or a clear direction yet. So I'm going to go over what I'm doing. I'm basically just going to do the same plan. I'm not making major moves. I'm not selling a lot. I'm also not buying a lot. You can see I have almost 2,000 in cash or buying power that I have set aside, and just making sure that I'm not overexposed or over leveraged, or taking notice to my risk management. I don't want to go all in just yet, or just even overall, especially with the VIX not high, and also the fact that we're on a green is not a really good time to make any big moves. If anything, I would protect on any kind of downside from today. But what's the plan? One is I'm selling cash secured puts on stocks I actually want to own: SoFi, Riot, and Mara. And what I'm also paying attention to, making sure it's below my cost basis. So I have Riot, and my average cost is $9.26. And though I have a lot of it, I'm almost 20%, 17% is what I'm at, 800 shares. But the puts I'm selling are below my cost basis. So I have a Riot $5.5 put, and it's actually doing pretty well. It's already up on about 2 days. What's today? Tuesday. So this is the second day. It's up almost 40%. So pretty good on that one. Same thing going on with Mara. Let me just find all the puts. Might as well scroll down. Let's go to SoFi then. $9.5 put, and I own 400 shares at $11.29. So again, below my average cost. So I'm really paying attention to that as much as I can. And then Mara, again, $11 put, and my cost basis at 16.42. So I'm really trying to bring my cost basis down. And wow, now that we're actually doing this, let's look at Tesla. It missed expectations by 34%. Sorry for getting sidetracked, but something like this could affect how the day is going, and we might see a massive movement pretty soon, but that just came in. I own a little bit of Tesla. Haven't really made a lot of moves with it, but do own it. But again, selling puts. And then the next thing I'm doing is I'm running covered calls on my existing positions to collect that premium, to get my cash up so I could maybe sell more puts or do other plays with that cash. And you can see I have a lot of calls on Riot that are actually below my cost basis, which is not good, but their premiums weren't good if I were to go above. And I might have to roll these. We'll see. I'll play it as we get closer to expiration with each individual position. And that's what I'm doing. I'm selling covered calls on stocks I own and want to just collect income and protect any kind of downside. So it is good for hedging. It's not the best for hedging, but it is good if the stock does decide to drop or just move sideways. And I'm doing it on every position where I own 100 shares. So NEO, SoFi, Riot, and Mara. Selling a lot of different calls, a lot of different expirations, a lot of different strike prices. So I'm a little diversified and I can handle them differently. Maybe I might have to pay to roll it out, or I get paid to roll it out. I'm not really too concerned if either way happens. But on the year to date that our release shows, I'm still down 14%. So keep that in mind. I don't feel that we're fully back. So that's why I'm still being a lot cautious right now with what's going on. And Bitcoin and crypto have been doing really well, up almost 5%. And I'm just simply dollar cost averaging. So that's my next thing, is I am dollar cost averaging a little bit into long-term plays, crypto. I do feel Bitcoin is a long-term play for me. I will take profits when it sees to be necessary. Right now, it doesn't really seem to be necessary. I'm only up 40%, and these other ones, I'm actually in the red. So something like Ethereum, I'm down 40%, and I'm just dollar cost averaging. I'm putting a little bit every day, and I'm still down. So dollar cost averaging isn't perfect, but it does work. And these are long-term plays, so I'm not really concerned how they do day to day. I also do it on Sony, is a stock that I'm trying to get 100 shares. I have 28, and I believe I bought today. I have $7 a day, so about 1/4 of a share is what I'm doing every day. Hopefully I can accumulate 100 shares and then sell covered calls on those. And then bigger names I've been kind of holding off on, not because I don't think they're good investments, but I believe in opportunity costs, and some of these stocks like SoFi, Riot, I think have a lot more potential to make that extra cash. Hood, I'm investing. I do want to see Tesla and how it's actually performing now with that negative news. And it doesn't seem like it's moving too much, but it did miss by 30%. It kind of looks like half from here, but not good for Tesla. And I don't want to say it was expected, but Tesla was a little fluffed up, and especially what's been going on in the macroeconomics. Tesla, I did not think was going to do so well in the short term. Long term, I do seem to hold it. So it is one of those that I do plan to get back into dollar cost averaging, but not right now. I want to make sure I'm allocating my cash appropriate. And that goes to my last part. I'm holding cash. I want to be ready for when we actually dip, like on red days, and not just react to every green candle. I'm not FOMOing in on a bounce that might not last. I do believe that patience wins. Timing is very hard to do, especially when investing. And cash gives you options. It gives you opportunities to wait and pick the best moment. So yeah, I am in the market, but I'm not chasing this move. I am selling options and I'm stacking slow. Drop a comment. Are you buying this pump, or are you waiting it out like me? Like, subscribe, and if you want real-time trades and coaching, check the Discord links in the description. Until next time, peace.